guys, it's Kelly with Inspired Nutrition, and I'm putting together a chili. I thought I would walk you through it a little bit and tell you how I do my chili. So like most things, it's always a little bit different. I don't always measure things, but I'm going to try to give you a pretty good idea of how this comes together. First of all, I got some really great ground beef. This was from the farmer's market, so it's really great quality. You can see I chopped it up really finely there, really small. And then I got some Italian sausage, and I did the same thing with that. And again, that's just about really great quality ingredients. Here we have some fire roasted tomatoes. I love these. This is a really good brand. Neuroglyn, I think it's called. So about a can of tomatoes there. And so what I did was I just picked some vegetables and some onions and some garlic, and I roasted them for a while, because sometimes I just like to do my ingredients separately just to really maximize their flavor and their texture. So you can see these I just threw in the oven. And so we have broccoli, we have carrots, and some garlic, and then I did some cauliflower. So that's about a half of a head of cauliflower and a half a head of broccoli, and about one big onion, I would say, and probably about 3 cloves of garlic. So I just roasted those, and that was on 425 for about 20 minutes, I'd say, in order to get these ready. So I throw this in here. And then the next thing I'm going to add are some beans. And so I'm going kind of for an Italian theme here. So I chose some kidney beans, 2 cans of kidney beans and 1 of pinto beans. Really simple. And now I went ahead and put together my spices, so I wouldn't spend too much time measuring that all out. But what I have here is a tablespoon of oregano, and then I have 2 teaspoons both of parsley and cumin, and 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper. So that's what we have there for our spices. And I didn't do a whole lot with spices, and I'm going to tell you why, because I have a trick. So since this is kind of an Italian dish that I'm going for, I'm going to actually use some pesto, because this is basil, right? This is like basil and an olive oil, and it has a little pesto, a little cheese. So this is already done, and it's just called pesto sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and do about 2 tablespoons of that. That smells really good. And then I'm going to do about a tablespoon of Worcestershire. This just gives it a real nice kick. So about a tablespoon or so of that. Don't overdo that. You might want to taste it before you add any more. And now here I have some broth, and I'm going to add some broth. Again, it's all about source. So of course I got my broth from a really great source. This is from a local company here in Fort Wayne that makes their own broth. I got from the farmer's market. It's called R3. And I think that that's about it. So what I'll do is I'll see how this kind of goes as I stir it up, and I may add a little bit more broth. I may add a little bit more water. I'll taste it and just see how I like it. If I like it a little bit more spicy, I might add some cumin to it. I could add some garlic, maybe some more salt and pepper. So just taste it as you go, and as it sits, it'll start to combine and it'll become its own thing. So taste as you go along, and just add those spices sparingly until you get to the point where you feel like it's where it needs to be. So, okay, thanks a lot for joining me, and as always, stay inspired.